in the story of the lion and the clever hare. He was strong, quick, and very proud of his strength. Every animal in the savannah feared him. None dared challenge him, for the lion was at the top of the food chain. But Kazi had one problem. He was always hungry. No matter how much he ate, it never seemed enough. One hot afternoon, after chasing down his third antelope of the day, Kazi was still hungry and growled in frustration.
I am the strongest. I rule this land. But still, I hunger. What will satisfy me?
Now, deep in the bushes, there lived a small hare named Taji. Taji was quick-witted, and while he wasn't strong, he always found ways to solve problems. He had often heard the lions roar and knew that Kazi was searching for something to fill his stomach. One day, as Kazi wandered near Taji's home, the hare saw an opportunity.
Kazi is mighty, but he thinks only with his strength. Perhaps I can use my mind.
Taji ran over to Kazi and bowed low. He didn't seem afraid, even though every other animal was terrified of the lion.
Oh, great Kazi! I have heard of your strength and your hunger. You are the ruler of all animals here, but I know of a way to fill your stomach and make you the happiest lion on this land.
What do you mean, hare? Speak quickly. I am hungry.
There is a feast waiting for you, my lord. It's a great banquet, but it is hidden deep in the forest. You must travel far to find it. Only the cleverest can reach it. But with your strength, I know you can do it.
The lion's pride grew as Taji spoke. The idea of a hidden feast made him curious. He liked the sound of being the only one strong enough to reach it.
Lead the way, hare. I'll follow you.
So the lion and the hare set off together into the forest. Taji led the way, hopping nimbly through the trees. Kazi, eager to prove himself, followed closely, his large paws making the ground shake. As they went deeper into the forest, the sun began to set and the shadows grew longer. Kazi was starting to get tired, but Taji kept moving ahead, his small form darting through the trees.
We're almost there, Kazi. Just a little farther.
I do not see the feast. Where is it, Taji?
It's just ahead. But you must be patient. Great things are worth the wait.
They walked for hours, and soon it was dark. The lion's hunger was growing unbearable, but still Taji pushed on. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, they arrived at a small clearing.
Here we are, Kazi. The feast is right beneath your paws.
I see no food. What is this trick?
The feast, my lord, is in your own strength, but only the wise can see it. You came all this way using only your muscles, but you ignored the journey. You are hungry not because you are weak, but because you have not yet learned that your true strength is in the mind, not just the body.
Kazi stood there, confused. He was used to solving everything with his strength, but now, faced with the challenge of understanding Taji's words, he felt unsure.
Are you telling me I have been a fool? I came here for food, and you gave me nothing.
Not nothing, Kazi. You have learned something. Strength can take you far, but only wisdom can guide you truly. You came here looking for food, but I hope you leave with a lesson instead. When you are wise, you will know when to use your strengths and when to think things through. True power comes from both together.
Kazi was silent for a long time. He had never been spoken to like this before, not even by the older lions. But as he thought about Taji's words, something clicked in his mind. Maybe the hare was right. maybe there was more to being strong than just hunting and fighting.
You are wise, Taji. I see now. I have learned that there is more than one way to be strong.
From that day on, Kazi still hunted and ruled the savannah, but he also took time to think and learn from the world around him. He no longer relied only on his muscles, but also on his mind. And the animals of the savannah no longer feared him as much, for they knew that Kazi was not only strong, but also wise.
The greatest feast of all is not what you eat, but what you learn along the way.
And so the lion learned that strength without wisdom is like a tree without roots, big but easily toppled. The small, clever hare had taught him a valuable lesson.